Hello everyone, this is Roxas1359. Welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon White. Last time we ended up challenging Cynthia, the Sinnoh champion, and Morimoto. In this episode, we're going to be tackling the rematch against the Elite Four. So then we can eventually battle the champion. We are pretty much at the tail end of this project, ladies and gentlemen, for after this episode is the finale of Let's Play Pokemon White. So, as always, make sure you come prepared because if you lose, then you run out of stuff. So, as always, we're going to be starting off with Marshall because Marshall's going to give me the hardest time. Now, the Elite Four for their rematches are in the 70s, the high 70s to be precise. So make sure that you have your Pokemon well trained up. Not only that, the Elite Four now have 6 Pokemon at their disposal instead of just 4. Getting in some Pokemon from the National Dex. So, let's move on and challenge Marshall, shall we? So, I'm Marshall. And so we begin our first rematch against the Elite Four with Marshall, the fighting type member of the Elite Four. And oh boy, he's got 2 new Pokemon that are pretty good all their own, starting with his Breloom, the evolved form of Shroomish. As you see, at level 71, it is a grass fighting type, so I have sent out Monkey to deal with it. And as you can see, their level's pretty dang high. So, Flame Charge, so we can get ourselves just a high enough speed boost, because Breloom does have a decent speed. Just always got to make sure we have a higher one. And luckily we avoided that attack. That would have hurt quite a bit on Monkey. So, Flamethrower now, as I ended up getting the Flamethrower TM and decided to teach it to Monkey as well as Chandelure to get rid of Inferno. Inferno might have been a good move, but its accuracy at 50% leaves something to be desired. So, we're going to switch our Pokemon now to Lumiere, who I have taught a new move. I have taught him TM29 Psychic, so that I can deal with these things. Sure, I don't get a stab bonus, and I probably should have put on the Twisted Spoon, which in fact, I believe I did put on the Twisted Spoon just for this. But either way, it's done because that way I can get more of a... I forgot about the Stone Edge. I was hoping that I could use it so that I can get more of an edge, but unfortunately, he uses his full restore. Luckily, my Chandelure has faster speed, so this Sock is pretty much done. Again, though, I forgot about the Stone Edge. And because it has Sturdy, it survived. Gosh darn, I hate Sturdy. So, Psychic one more time. That deals with the Sock. So, next up, we move to his Throw, one of the more bulky Pokemon. So, let's send out Anna to deal with that. So, go Anna. And here comes his Throw, very bulky, which is why I'm going to be using Ice Beam, because Throws normally don't have that high of a special defense, except for this one. Oh boy, this is going to hurt. As I always say, Marshall is really one of the more difficult members of the Elite Four for Unova when it comes to other members in the Elite Four here. And of course, come on, Anna, tank it. You know that you can. Okay, yeah, that did like absolutely nothing to her. All right, so Razor Shell, since its defense got lowered a little bit. Anna has a higher physical attack, and oh my, that was so close. All right, so you're just gonna lower your defense and your attack again. Anna's just gonna tank this. All right, and Razor Shell one more time. And there we go. That deals with the Throw. So, Anna gains some experience. And his Mind Show. Great. So, let's have Monty deal with that. Outspeed it, do a little bit of an Earthquake. I believe his Mind Show is also his most powerful Pokemon that he has. No, it's not. What is his most powerful Pokemon? Or are they all level 71? No, he has one Pokemon that I could have sworn is level 73. But either way, the Mind Show is done. And Monty is now level 77. with 300 HP and 252 attack. Oh, his Toxic Croak, I forgot about that. So we're gonna keep out Monty because this is a poison type Pokemon. So, Earthquake, super effective against poison types. I forgot it was poison fighting. I always forget about his Toxic Croak. And that's why, because it goes down so easily. Way to go, Monty. Way to go. His Conkeldurr. I believe this is his most powerful one. So, we're going to send out Lumiere just to do a little bit of damage. Lumiere's probably going to end up getting fainted by this, but hey, I can outspeed it. Yep, his Conkeldurr is his strongest one, and this is his final Pokemon. So, let's use Psychic. Hope I can do at least some damage to this thing. Not bad. And here comes the Stone Edge. Ow. I hate Stone Edge. Sorry, Lumiere. Don't worry, you'll get your revenge. So, let's send out the monkey. And I believe he has one more for restore. No, he doesn't. Okay. So, monkey will take care of this and finish off him. So, there we go. That defeats Marshall as his Conkeldurr falls. All right, and there we go. So that's one down, only 3 to go. All right, so what we need to do now is do our general healing up. So let us get ourselves, what am I doing right here? I have no idea what I'm doing. Ah, okay. So we're gonna revive Lumiere. And we're gonna use a bunch of Hyper Potions. I've never needed to buy, well no, I bought a few more Hyper Potions after the Getsis incident. Don't worry, you don't need to worry about Getsis. And we're gonna use ourselves a PP up right here on Lumiere. Why don't we do it for Psychic? I mean, Psychic's a pretty good move, and I mean, with Lumiere having such a high stats for his special attack, I can't seem to remember his stats lately, then things go good. So we're gonna put Lumiere out front as we're gonna go and take on Shantal as the next one. Sadly, and I will spoil this right now, we will not get a clean sweep on her like we did last time. That was still pathetic that I got a clean sweep on one of the Elite Four though. I mean, I only managed to accomplish that with one of the gym leaders. But up we go. Now, I could probably just walk up this, but then again, this looks like it has, like, no support, so thank you, ghosts. All right. Hello, Shantal. If I can talk to you. Am I gonna talk to you? Okay, there we go. I was wondering why I wasn't talking to you. Yeah, you said that last time. And now for our second rematch against Shantal, the Ghost User, who pretty much doesn't really gain too much when it comes to her Pokemon. Starting out with her Cofragrius yet again, and she doesn't decide to, you know, change it up a little bit. But we've got our Chandelure, so Lumiere can do just fine. So, Shadow Ball. The only ghost type move you ever need is Shadow Ball. The only one. And there goes my clean sweep. Shadow Ball fight! This is gonna hurt a lot. All right, so. Yes, the beginning is always important. I learned that after Getsis. So, why don't we use Flamethrower? So then I can get a little bit more of an attack off and have Shadow Ball finish it off. So, Flamethrower. Burn the sarcophagus. And that did half damage, that's not bad. So, Shadow Ball. Boom. Now you might be wondering, why is my PP so high? This technically isn't the first time I've battled the Elite Four. They give you a lot of good money, so yeah. Now we got the Jellicent, so let's send out Itsy Bitsy, who now knows Thunderbolt instead of Discharge, because Thunderbolt is just a lot better to have. I could use Thunder, but I don't like the accuracy of Thunder when compared to Thunderbolt. I like making sure that my moves hit. So, Thunderbolt. And can we one-shot this? No, we can't. Oh boy. Whew, that was close. Itsy Bitsy doesn't really know how to tank moves too well. And unfortunately, Shantal's actually putting up a decent fight, but oh boy. Great, there goes my Thunderbolt. Not that that really matters because there aren't really any other Pokemon to really use. Right, Chandelure, which is going to be which is going to be Shantal's strongest Pokemon if I'm remembering correctly. So let's send out Monty and use a little bit of an Earthquake on it. So, Earthquake. Now you might also notice that Monty now knows Brick Break. That is because over time I decided, you know what, Monty could use Brick Break. Just a little bit of type coverage right there against steel types. So, go Lurk. So let us send out Anna. Now we just start shuffling around with this. So, here comes the Golurk. And Anna, time to use Razor Shell. Mainly because I think this thing has more special defense, although it does have a pretty good physical defense. But it still got one shot. Good job, Anna. Good job. Alright, so Drifblim, the new Pokemon, the evolved form of Drifloon, the Pokemon known for carrying people to hell. Well, I should say carrying children to hell. I should emphasize the fact that it carries children to hell. Man, some of these Pokemon entries are just very dark. Although I do like Drifblims. You can catch them in this game, too. You can catch them on Route 14. In fact, I think I have one. Oh, so close. So, let's do it again. Goodbye, Drifblim. Goodbye. Good job, Lumiere. You managed to survive. Next up is the Frostlass, the final Pokemon and the evolved form of a female Snorunt. So, we're gonna keep Lumiere out since this is an Ice-type Pokemon and a Ghost-type. So, I have dual coverage on this, so let's use Flamethrower. And then I realized that this thing outspeeds me. Man, Lumiere's just not having luck inside this Pokemon League. Sorry, Lumiere. Alright, so let's send out the monkey. You know you're in trouble when you need to send out the monkey. So, Flamethrower. Since I don't need to worry about speed for Monkey, Monkey's speed is like his best attribute. And one shot. Should have just sent out the monkey from the start. And there we go. That defeats Shantal. Yeah, this isn't the first bad experience you've had because of me. I generally seem to wreck your Pokemon, my dear. So, let's get out of here and prepare for our rematch against Grimsley, which means more healing. I probably could have cut these out, in all honesty, because, you know, who wants to see me healing? But then I realized, you know, I really didn't lose too many Pokemon to her at all. Shantal, ladies and gentlemen, one of the Elite Four. Alright, so let us use another Hyper Potion. Get Lumiere up. There we go. And since we're going to be fighting Grimsley, we're going to need to get good old-fashioned Bernie up in the front. Now, Bernie is not holding the amulet coin like he used to. As of this point, in terms of the recordings, Bernie has the black belt, so he's getting a power boost to his moves. So, let's go and deal with this. You know, it has to be a pain to put out these torches, unless maybe they're just gaslit and there's a little, like, switch at the top that Grimsley likes to do. He's just watching you as you're spiraling up, and he's just slowly turning it on. Or maybe it's motion sensor. Why am I putting so much attention on this arena? Probably because it's my favorite one. Alright, so time for our third rematch against Grimsley. Time to show him that Dark-type Pokemon are susceptible to getting punched in the face. So, This time he's gonna start out with his Sharpedo. One of the new ones, evolved form of Carvana, has rough skin, which means this is gonna hurt Bernie a little bit when he punches it in the face. Also has a Mega Evolution. Looks pretty cool. What's up, Brick Break? Oh boy. He knows an HM! Why do you know an HM? Well, maybe it's because it's a good one. And I flinched. Bernie, Brick Break. And don't flinch again. I need you to punch things in the face, Bernie. It's what you're good at. In hindsight, I probably should have used Itsy Bitsy, but still, one shot. Although Bernie has taken quite a bit of damage because of those waterfalls. But Bernie is now level 76, which means he gets more HP and more speed. He's actually got a speed of 100. It's not bad. Still not gonna outspeed this Leopard, but I'm still gonna punch it in the face. What is with me and flinching? Seriously, what is with me and flinching so far? And it knows Aerial Ace. Did not know that. Bernie, punch it in the face now. Good job, Bernie. Good job. Now I better get you the heck out of here. Because we got the crocodile. So let's send out Anna. I almost sent out Lumiere. Bernie's done his job. He's gotten flinched a lot, and I don't want him to get hit by surprise, air moves. So, crocodile. And that's gonna suck for me. Good thing I've got Aqua Tail, which still does a lot of damage. Still don't know why I still have, what is it called? The Water Pulse on. I think it's because I like the fact that it can cause confusion. But that deals with that. So now we got the Scrafty, Dark Fighting type. Well, I can send out Monty just to use an Earthquake on it. I could have sent out Lumiere, so then I could have used Psychic, but I just didn't think of that at the time. So, let us use Brick. Oh, right, I taught him Brick Break. I completely forgot that I taught Monty Brick Break, despite me saying that I taught Monty Brick Break earlier. But then I realized that I'm a Steel type. And he has stab bonuses. All right, let's try that again. Brick Break. For a second, I thought he was gonna use his full restore, but luckily he didn't. So, that deals with the Scrafty. And next up comes the Drapion, poison type. And that means it's susceptible to Earthquake. Evolved form from Generation 4 Pokemon whose name I forget. It was basically a scorpion. That thing was once a scorpion. Now it's dead. And Monty's almost leveled up, and we got a Bisharp. It's a Steel type, so we're gonna do with that with a good old-fashioned Earthquake. So, Earthquake, and goodbye, Grimsley. And there we go. That deals with Grimsley, and Monty is now level 78, second strongest Pokemon. Monty really is an MVP. Funny enough, I had an easier time with Grimsley than I did with Shantal. Usually when that happens, that means somebody stole my quarter. I'm gonna punch him in the face with my Bernie. So, only one of the Elite Four remain. So, let's heal up our Pokemon. Bernie, you did quite well, considering that you were getting flinched a lot. And let us use a Super Potion on Bernie so we can get him back to full health. Even though technically this next battle is one I'm not really going to be using Bernie for, if I remember correctly, because the next one is the Psychic-type fighter, Caitlin. So we're going to send out Lumiere, since Lumiere can deal quite a bit of damage. Really, Lumiere is actually pretty good against a lot of the Elite Four. I'm just very bad with luck with it when it comes to my Lumiere. So, up we go! Whee! Right, and sleeping on the job again, I see. Still as snooty as ever, I see. Sure, fall asleep, then I will sweep your Pokemon. So, time for the final rematch of the Elite Four, this time against Caitlin. So, Caitlin will be starting off with her Musharna. So, we're gonna be starting off with our Lumiere. Great, that thing has special defenses, and I have special attack. All right, Shadow Ball, go! No, I missed it. Ha! Not putting me to sleep. You may think that my battles put you to sleep, but I will not let you put me to sleep because I have had way too many bad experiences with hypnosis inside this game. And sleep powder. Alright, and a Metagross of all things. Yes, Steel Psychic type Pokemon, the Metagross. Rather surprised that she has that, so better send out the Monty. Thing has the brain of a supercomputer because it has 4 brains. So, Earthquake, and if not, I can use a Brick Break. Her Metagross is actually her strongest Pokemon too, so she is the only member who doesn't have one of her original Pokemon be her strongest Pokemon. Out of all things, that's actually rather surprising. So now we got the Ranunculus, so let us send out Monkey since he knows a Dark-type move. I wish he knew Crunch. Crunch would be so beneficial for Monkey. But Monkey doesn't learn Crunch. Or if he did, then I evolved him too soon. So, Crunch. Well, Bite. Come on. Oh, I was hoping for a stun. That did a lot of damage. Bite. Come on, crit. Oh, no crit. This is gonna hurt. Sorry, Monkey. All right, let's send out Itsy Bitsy. Probably should have sent out Itsy Bitsy to start with, since Itsy Bitsy is pretty much, you know, got the weakness to the psychic types around here. And Caitlin will use her full restore. That's another thing. Grimsley never used his full restore, did he? Huh. So, Signal Beam. Pretty good special attacking move. And it's confusing. Sweet. So, Signal Beam again. Not even gonna give you the chance to attack Ranunculus. And goodbye. Now level up my Itsy Bitsy to level 76. And now for the Sigilyph. Perfect. I already have Itsy Bitsy out. I have dual typing that I can deal with you. So, let us use Electro Ball, because I am a lot faster than you. And so close. This is gonna hurt. Like I said, that was gonna hurt because it was a crit. Cursed crits. All right, so let's send out Lumiere to deal with this. Go, my Lumiere, go. So, let us use Shadow Ball. That thing is faster than me. That is concerning. But luckily, Shadow Ball will take care of it. Now Lumiere gets to level up. See, Lumiere? You won't faint in every single one of these battles. I'm so sorry, Lumiere. I am so sorry. So, Lumiere is now level 76, gaining quite a good speed. And Bronzong, Steel Psychic type. I have dual typing on this thing, so Flamethrower. Melt the Bell. And that takes care of the Bronzong. Haha, take that, you Bronzor evolution. And now for its final one, the Gothitella. Or Gothitelle, not Gothitella. All right, I had the Grisius Orb on my Lumiere for some odd reason. I thought that I had the Twisted Spoon on. So, let us use Shadow Ball, because I can outspeed you. You look like you're very top-heavy, my dear. Oh, so close. This is gonna hurt so bad. Oh, never mind. Good job, Lumiere. You tanked that. Good job. And Shadow Ball to end this. Boom. And And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That defeats the Elite Four for a second time. In my case, an 8th time. So, what does that mean? That means it's time to tackle the champion. All right, so anyway, guys, I'm gonna end it off right here. This has been Roxas1359. Next time, we're gonna be finishing off Pokemon White by tackling the champion of the Unova region, the one and only Alder. I'm gonna let the video play out, and I'll see you guys next time.